Good morning everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Sunday and let's get right into the charts. As something very interesting is happening right now. Bitcoin rejected yesterday for a second time and you may ask why that is. Basically our whole trade plan that things are gonna be looking nice and bullish since Bitcoin has front ran this level and right now was testing the weekly pivot and the value area high. It was holding pretty nicely, but we get just one headline from the US president and the whole trading plan just goes to shit, so to say. We are down right now from yesterday like over 3%. So basically the US president has put in a headline. As you can see, yesterday he did post about Iran once again, and this really affected the market. As you can see, Bitcoin took quite a big hit, and I am also thinking that once the stock market opens on Monday, even though we are at support, we could open with a gap down after these headlines that we've just had. So basically things are starting to look bad again, and I did update you guys over on my X right here since yesterday. You can follow me there for more real-time updates, since right here I upload like only once a day and I can't keep you guys up to date, since as you can see the markets are shifting very fast right now. So you can go follow me on there for these daily updates. Right now currently we are trading just above the range POC, this high volume node right here. So 68k is gonna be key. Right now we are remaining at around 68.7k, and the low 68, basically 67.9k is gonna be the price to watch out for a bounce. If we don't hold the POC and the weekly S1, then the next drop is gonna be down to the either monthly open, which is just around 66.8k, or once again towards that value area low, which is sitting at 65.8k. It all depends, guys, right now what the war news, basically what is going on with the war. The war is affecting the price very much, and basically the technical analysis right now is on the weaker side. If this war cools off, then we are gonna be probably good again, and Bitcoin could basically listen to the levels. But as of right now, you see we get just one headline and Bitcoin rejects right again. The basically the worst case scenario is gonna be a sweep of the lows right here, which are at 62k, and the monthly S1 is sitting just around 61.8, basically 61k. That's gonna be the worst case scenario, and then we are gonna eventually see something like this play out, a big correction, and then followed by a nice big move towards the upside. If it plays out like this, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful, since from this bottom towards 80k, that's like 30% of a move, which is gonna be pretty nice to see. As for Ethereum, right now bouncing from the monthly pivot, I think Bitcoin is also right now hanging just around the monthly pivot. Exactly, you can see we are just around this monthly pivot, holding it right now. Same thing for ETH. Let's see, Solana. We did not quite touch it yet, but we are still hanging around that level also. As I said, the stock market is way below of the monthly pivots, so pretty interesting to see. These are the yearly pivots, and the yearly pivot for the S&P 500 is sitting just above this all-time high. So this is one level that I'm looking at for a potential reversal for the stock market. If we drop below this level, then we could be looking at way lower prices like the 200 weekly EMA and also the yearly S1, which is going to take us all the way down towards 5,400. But as long as we hold this level and for now those levels, we cannot talk about such lower price targets. Same thing going on for the Nasdaq right here, the early pivot sitting just around this order block that I have. So it's gonna be the first target for this downside momentum. As Bitcoin on the weekly, you can see right now, if we open, basically we have 14 hours until the new weekly candle opens. We could reverse this whole previous weekly candle move. What this means, since we did not left a wick right here, we could very well drop below this candle and target the liquidity towards the downside. Don't get surprised if this happens. For now, if we look at the open interest, you can see price is dropping while open interest is rising and CVD is also dropping. This is also a bearish sign. So be on the watch out for that. Always follow the open interest and how price is moving. Liquidity, most of the major liquidity still is sitting towards the upside, but if we go on a higher time frame, you can see right here that we have quite a lot of liquidity stacked up towards the downside, and it is very possible for Bitcoin to grab this liquidity in the coming next week, maybe even when the new monthly candle opens. We start to see a sharp drop towards the low of this previous range. So ever since right now we rejected from this all-time high level right here, you can see this is basically the level that Bitcoin rejected from. Then it is also possible that we revisit the lows of these levels from the 2024 summer range. So this is also another scenario that could be playing out in the near future, basically in the next couple of weeks. But for right now, as I said, we do have that major liquidity stacked below us. We also, of course, have liquidity up to 80k that I do think we're gonna be taking out before the actual big move. But you never know what could happen with all of the headlines going on right now, and the war. This is making the charts really unpredictable. But still, if we use proper risk management, we could still make that money. For example, if you have taken a long position right here, your stop would be just below the low that we made right here, and then you would get stopped out for like 2%, which is not that bad. But of course, if you let it run without stop loss, we could get ugly very fast. So this is why you always gotta use that proper risk management. Fear and greed index dropping, as you can see, after this news for the war that we are getting from the US president. Basically, the markets are not liking that, and the sentiment is shifting back into the fear and maybe even extreme fear very fast. Spot ETFs, we don't have anything since it is the weekend. Along the shorts ratio, you can see right here, the sentiment has shifted quite a lot with shorts leading the market right now. This is also basically suggesting that price going down, open interest up, and CVD going down. You can see it clearly. It is suggesting that more shorters are in the market, and you can see it clearly right here. As of, since yesterday we had quite a lot, basically over 50% of the market participants were long. But right now it has shifted pretty fast, as you can see, just in one day. And we do have for tomorrow, basically some not important news, but on Tuesday we're gonna be seeing the more important news for Bitcoin, and also on Friday. So next week is also gonna be interesting. And I do think that this covers it for this quick Sunday update, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.